Picture this. You're standing there, maybe at work or out with friends, and suddenly, bam! Someone insults you, criticizes your work, or just outright disrespects you. The anger rises in your chest, the frustration builds, and you're tempted to snap back. Sound familiar? But imagine this instead. You stand there, calm as a mountain, completely untouchable. No matter what anyone says, it doesn't ruffle your feathers. Sounds impossible, right? Well, let me share a secret. The ancient Stoics' wise minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus actually lived that way. They mastered the art of staying calm, no matter what life threw at them. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build that same unshakable mindset, one that keeps you calm, composed, and in control, even when people try to drag you down. Because let's face it, anger isn't just a feeling, it's a reaction that hands your power over to someone else. And today, we're taking that power back. Let's dive in. Alright, let's dive into the first key, the power of perception. I want you to really think about this. Why do insults hurt so much? Most of the time, it's not because of the words themselves, but because of how we let them sink in. Seneca, one of the great Stoic thinkers, once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." That's a powerful truth. When someone throws an insult our way, it only really hurts if we give it permission to. Let's reframe that insult. Instead of seeing it as a personal attack, try to see it as background noise, like the static on an old radio. It's just noise, nothing more. Next time someone criticizes you or tries to bring you down, pause and remind yourself, this is their problem, not mine. Their words are a reflection of their own struggles, their own insecurities, not a reflection of your worth. It's not easy at first, but the more you practice, the more you'll find that insults start bouncing off you like water off a duck's back. And that's when you start to feel truly untouchable. Here's something I wish I'd learned years ago, and it comes straight from Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher who started life as a slave, yet rose to become a teacher of emperors. He taught that we don't control what others say or do. We only control how we respond. Think about that for a second. All the negativity, gossip, and harsh words flying around, they're out of your hands. The only thing you have real power over is your own reaction. So next time someone criticizes you or acts in a way that tests your patience, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, then don't waste your precious energy on it. Instead, focus on what truly matters, your own peace of mind. Because when you let go of trying to control others, you free up so much mental space to grow, to thrive, to be the best version of yourself. The truth is, no matter what happens around you, you always have a choice. Give your power away or keep it firmly in your own hands. And that choice makes all the difference. Here's a practice I found incredibly powerful, something the Stoics called negative visualization. I know it might sound a bit strange at first. Why would we want to think about the worst-case scenarios in our day? But hear me out. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, started each morning by reminding himself that he'd probably meet rude, selfish, even arrogant people that day. But instead of letting that possibility ruin his mood, he'd decide ahead of time not to let them disturb his peace. Imagine waking up and spending just 30 seconds reminding yourself that, yeah, someone might cut you off in traffic, someone might criticize you unfairly, or maybe that coworker will be in a foul mood again. But you get to choose how to respond. This simple exercise, just a minute or less, can actually train your mind to face life's challenges with more strength and grace. Think about it. If you're prepared for the negativity, it loses its sting. It's like building an emotional shield when you create for yourself every single day. And the more you practice, the stronger it gets. So why not give it a try tomorrow morning? Alright, here's a powerful truth. Anger only has power over you if you give it the fuel it needs to grow. Think about it like this: anger is like a fire. And every time you react, every time you argue or get defensive, you're throwing logs on that fire, helping it burn bigger and hotter. But what happens to a fire without oxygen? It dies out, right? That's exactly how anger works. When you respond with calmness and indifference, you starve the fire of its fuel. Next time someone tries to provoke you, maybe it's a snide remark from a coworker or a driver cutting you off, try this. Smile. Take a deep breath. Walk away. You'd be amazed at how quickly their negativity loses its grip on you. I know it's not always easy. Sometimes it feels like the world is daring you to get angry. But remember, every time you choose calm over chaos, you're taking back your power. And that's the real win. Here's the final and honestly, the most important piece of this journey: daily discipline. It's easy to think of Stoicism as just a set of ideas, but the truth is, it's a practice, a daily commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Think about it like this: you wouldn't expect to build a strong body without going to the gym regularly, right? It's the same with your mind. You've got to train it every single day. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through meditation, journaling, and self-reflection. Every night, take just a few minutes to write down the moments when you felt anger or frustration start to creep in. Ask yourself, how did I respond? Could I have chosen a better reaction? I've been doing this myself, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. Over time, you'll start to see patterns, maybe certain triggers, maybe certain times of day, and you'll learn to catch those feelings before they control you. So start today. Make Stoicism a practice, not just a philosophy you think about once in a while. Because when you show up for yourself every day, you'll be amazed at how strong and unshakable your mind can become. Alright, let's bring this all together. The key to becoming truly unshakable isn't about controlling the world around you. It's about controlling how you see it and how you respond. Because here's the truth: no one has power over you unless you give it to them. So here's my challenge for you this week. For the next 7 days, anytime someone tries to push your buttons, maybe it's that coworker who loves to complain, or that driver who cuts you off, respond with complete calmness. Just breathe, smile, and let it go. And then pay attention. Notice how much lighter you feel, how much more in control you are. Because every time you choose calm over chaos, you're taking your power back. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Let's keep growing together, one Stoic principle at a time. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.